So for this project, I'm gonna be using this one here. This is the Bernat Softee cotton, and it's indeed soft. And this is actually a blend of 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. And I'll be using the suggested stitch in here. So it's gonna be a 4mm hook that I have here. 4mm hook. And I'll be using also one of these stitch markers, scissors, and a measuring tape like this, and of these thread needles. So for this project you need two circles of 9 centimeters of diameter, and here I'm starting with making the first one. So I'm starting the circle with a regular magic circle, and if you don't know how to start a crochet circle, you have a full detailed tutorial on my YouTube. Here you can find it in my beginners tutorial YouTube playlist. So basically you start by making 6 stitches and then join them together, and then you start increasing in the first round. After this you should have 12 stitches, and because you are increasing like in every single stitch, so you start with 6 stitches, and then if you increase in every stitch, at the end of that round you're gonna have 12 stitches, and then in the next round you are going to crochet one increase, and then one single crochet, one increase, one single crochet, and so on until the end of the round. And then in the next round you are going to crochet one increase, and then one single crochet, one single crochet, and another increase, and then one single crochet, one single crochet, and one increase. According to my own tension, like I had to crochet until I made 6 single crochet and one increase in the 7th stitch. So in this case for me it was about 7 rounds, but so for this project specifically it's more important that you have the same size for both circles. In this case is 9 centimeters. And yeah, so basically this is what I'm crocheting right now, and this is going to be the base of the bread. And for making the top of the bread you also need one base of the same size, 9 centimeters in diameter, and then you are going to crochet another 5 rounds without increasing, just to give it length. But I will give you more details in the next section. So I just finished making my increases, and I'll be measuring my circle with a measuring tape, and you can see that right at the center it's 9 centimeters the diameter. So I'm gonna cut this in here, and I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna be working another circle like this, same stitches, same size, and same everything. So I'll see you back when I have the 2 circles together, and I'll tell you how to proceed. So we're back again, and I have here my 2 circles. So I'll measure this one. It should be the same right at the middle, and yes, this is 9 centimeters. So I'm gonna proceed. So this is going to be the base of my bread, so I'm gonna just leave it here waiting there for till I finish the top part. And here it's your time to decide which side you want to be the right side and which one you want to be inside. So for me, I really like this texture better than this one, but you can decide which one you prefer. So I'm gonna shape it like this so that this goes on the outside of the bread. And right now I have already my base, so I'm gonna be working single crochet just in rounds, no increase this time because we want to keep this this size, right? So I'm just gonna be making a few rows of single crochet. Okay, so right now I just worked 6 rounds without increasing, just single crochet around the first shape that I had, which looked like this. So this is what happened when you just work like single crochets without increasing. You're going to increase the length of your circling here. So this piece is going to be at the top of this other piece, and we are going to sew this together, but not quite yet. First, I'm gonna teach you how to make the things that goes here at the top, simulating bones, skeleton bones of the bread. So we're going to do that, and after that I'm gonna teach you how to put everything together. Okay, so let's go. So here I wrote the tutorial of how to make these strips simulating skeleton bones. And so we're going to start by making 30 chains like this, and then we're going to turn and work like this. So we're going to skip the first chain. So we're going to skip the first chain, and we're going to work one popcorn stitch, and in the same stitch I'm gonna work one slip stitch, and then I'm gonna work 3 single crochets, make one popcorn stitch plus one slip stitch in the same chain. Then I'm gonna make 3, and then I'm gonna work 3 single crochets, and I'm gonna work one popcorn stitch plus one slip stitch in the same stitch, and then I'm gonna work 10 single crochets, and after that I'm gonna make one popcorn stitch plus I'm gonna work one popcorn stitch plus slip stitch in the same stitch, 3 single crochets, one popcorn stitch plus slip stitch, 3 single crochet, and then popcorn stitch plus slip stitch, and then this one I'm gonna skip it, the very last chain. So this is what we're going to do. I wanted to, like, you can take a screenshot so you have all the instructions here, but I'm gonna guide you step by step. Okay, now that you and I are in the same page, let's proceed with this step-by-step tutorial. Okay, so the pattern says that I should make 30 chains. Okay, so here I am making my slip stitch and proceed to make 30 chains. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now I have here 30 chains. And if you don't know how to make one chain in crochet, you should definitely check out my playlist. I have a very detailed step-by-step tutorial on how to make a chain. So this is it. Let's continue. And then as the pattern says, I'm gonna skip this first chain and I'm gonna proceed by making one popcorn stitch in the second chain from the hook. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one and proceed to work in this one here. So I'm gonna do my popcorn stitch like this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'm gonna proceed by pulling through all of this. I'm gonna adjust and proceed to make one slip stitch in this same chain, just like this. Okay, and now you have your first ball in here. And then as the pattern says, I'm gonna proceed to make one single crochet in the next 3 chains. Okay, so here I am. And this is one, 2 and 3. And then as the pattern says, I'm gonna proceed to make one popcorn stitch plus one slip stitch in the same stitch. Okay, and then here I am. Popcorn stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and I'm gonna proceed by pulling through all of this. Adjust and make one slip stitch in this same chain, just like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna proceed again by working one single crochet in the next 3 chains. So here we are, 1, 2 and 3, and again slip stitch, and again popcorn stitch plus slip stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, yarn over and pull through all of the loops that I have here and slip stitch once again, and voila, this is how so far it's working. And then as the pattern says, I'm gonna keep making one single crochet in the next 10 chains. Okay, so I'm just gonna make single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, and then I'm gonna make one popcorn stitch plus a slip stitch in the next stitch. So here I am, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then yarn over and go through all of this, and again slip stitch here, and then let's repeat the pattern. 1, 2, 3 single crochet, popcorn stitch now, 1, 2 and 3, and one more, 4, okay, yarn over and go through all of the loops, and then slip stitch. And as the pattern says, I shall make 3 single crochets. So here I am, 1, 2 and 3, and one single and one popcorn stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and yarn over, go through all of the loops and slip stitch in here. And yeah, that's everything. So we need to have another one like this, and just you have to cut the endings and proceed to make just one regular knot, maybe 2 times, so it's strong enough, and you cut the ends like this. And now we are ready to put all the pieces together. So here you're going to be pairing your top and your base together, so you just have to be careful and decide which it's going to be your right side. So for me, I really like this texture better than this other, but this is something you can decide yourself. So I'm just gonna make this my right side, and same for the top, like this. Okay, now you are going to be careful that you have the right side looking outside. Okay, and if you're finding this a little bit tricky, you can help yourself with a stitch marker or with a safety pin or something that can hold two pieces together. So I'll be leaving this space here, so it's easier for me just to put the filling inside like this. Okay, and then put enough filling so the piece has shape, but don't put too much that it will be like this. I mean, it's not easy to see from here, but don't stuff it too much that the filling can go through the hole. So just put enough, so don't overfill this. Okay, just a little bit more, and I think this is enough for me. Just give it a little bit of shape. Yeah, and then I'm gonna proceed to finish closing this hole. Okay, same, I'm gonna do slip stitches. And I'm about to give the last stitches like this. Yay! How's it looking? I really love this filling here. Now it's having shape. So now it's time to put this here. Oh, but I was just forgetting about the thing in here, so we're going to do that very quickly. So this one is very quickly. You're just going to make the regular magic circle and stitch 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm gonna pull through this other side and pair this one together. And then I'm gonna work increases in every stitch. So at the end of this round, I should have 12 stitches. Okay. And then I'm gonna work 2 rows of single crochets without increasing. So this is the second round, so probably I'm gonna make another one, a third one, just because I want this to look a little bit bigger. Just like this. Okay, I'm gonna remove this stitch marker and then I'm gonna cut in here and pull through here, just a little bit, get this thread inside, and then I'm gonna proceed to fill it with a little bit of this, like this. You will not need too much, just a little bit. And then you're gonna help yourself with one of these thread needles like this. This one is not sharp, so I love that, and I also love the shape. As you can see, it's a little bit curvy, so this one is perfect. And then I'm gonna just proceed to go through all of the stitches like this. And don't adjust at this point, we're going to do it at the end. Just go through all of the stitches here, and once you are at the end or almost at the end, just start like pulling out and you have this piece like this. And now you're just gonna stitch one knot just to secure everything, and voila. Okay, and I personally don't like to sew too much, so we're going to do this very easy. So we are going to put this here and this one here, okay, and this should be here at the top. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna sew this together first like this, or you can even use hot glue, it doesn't matter to me. So yeah, just like this. So you just have to be very careful and pass through all of the three pieces, through this and through this other two, just like this. And then I'm gonna sew this together to this basin here, and that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna go through here. Here I'm just gonna finish, give it like the finish knots, just like this. And then I'm gonna proceed to lose the ending, sorry. I'm just gonna pass it through here and just make one secure stitch. And I'm just gonna go anywhere and pull a little bit, cut, and that's it. You just have to arrange everything here. Oh, and lose the endings here. And voila! This is everything. I hope that you liked and followed this tutorial easily, and thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!